Welcome back to another episode of Plant-Based Lego. Today you will learn how to quickly and easily make traditional South African Krummelpap using a pressure cooker such as an Instant Pot. Krummelpap, which translates to English as crumbly porridge, has a deep historical and cultural lineage in South Africa, developing from ancient grain traditions to become a modern national staple. Its history is defined by the transition from indigenous grains to maize and its widespread adoption across different cultural groups. Before maize was introduced to southern Africa, indigenous populations, including the Nguni, Sotho-Tswana and Venda peoples, already had a long tradition of making porridge. This ancestral pap was made from indigenous, drought-resistant grains like sorghum and millet. These grains were ground into flour and cooked in various textures, laying the culinary foundation for what would eventually become krummelpap. Without a pressure cooker, it takes 60 to 90 minutes of cooking and regular stirring and scraping with a fork to form and maintain the loose crumbs. Maize or corn is not indigenous to Africa. When it was eventually introduced by Portuguese traders in the 1500s, krummelpap emerged as a distinct variety as different groups adapted maize to their cooking styles. Various South African cultural groups developed their own versions of crumbly porridge or krummelpap, most notably Putu in Zulu or Umfokoku in Xhosa. During the Great Trek, or Groot Trek as it's known in Afrikaans, in the 1830s, Boers adopted maize meal as a staple because it was cheap, abundant and could be stored for long periods without refrigeration. It is believed they learned specific pap making techniques from indigenous farmers they encountered along their routes. While it began as a survival food, krummelpap is now enjoyed across all social classes, appearing everywhere from rural family tables, often served with amanzi or milk, to high-end Michelin-starred menus. So now that you have a little bit of history about the origins of krummelpap, let me show you how to make it deliciously and quickly. I prefer to use a non-GMO yellow maize flour. A key factor in creating krummelpap is to use a low water-maize ratio. I will use 1 cup of maize, 1 teaspoon or 5 milliliter of salt, mixed together well with a whisk. Also ensure you use a heat-proof bowl that is suitable for use in a pressure cooker. Add a little bit less than a cup, approximately 220 milliliter of boiling water. Combine together using a fork. You should already start seeing the crumb or the krummel forming. If there's a little bit too much water in the bottom of the bowl, add a little bit more maize. If it looks a little bit too dry, add a little bit more water. But be careful, as it can easily have too much water and then you will not obtain the crumb or the krummel that we would like to achieve. Next, prepare your Instant Pot. Ensure the inside is clean. Add some boiling water so that the bottom of the Instant Pot is covered with about 1 centimeter of water. Add a stainless steel metal tray so that the glass bowl does not sit directly on the bottom of the steel pot. Close the pot and ensure the valve is set to the sealing position. Turn on the pot, select the porridge function on normal and set to cook for 20 minutes. Total time will be a little bit more than 20 minutes since the Instant Pot first have to heat the water and build up pressure. Wait for it to initialize cooking and start its timer. When using boiling water, it takes a few minutes to build up pressure. Once the cooking cycle has completed, turn the vent to the venting position to release the pressure. Remember that the steam is very hot. Once venting has completed, it is ready to open the pot and reveal your delicious krummelpap. A good crumb should already be visible, like this. Remove the bowl from the pot using the stainless steel rack. Use a tool if necessary, since it can sometimes be very hot. Just look at that delicious crumb texture. Next, use a fork or other sharp instrument to loosely scrape it and reveal and loosen up even more crumbs. When not using the Instant Pot method, this has to be done every 10 to 15 minutes while cooking it in a pot. But with the Instant Pot or with a pressure cooker method, this only has to be done once at the end of the cooking cycle before serving. If correctly cooked, the krummelpap will have a light and fluffy texture as you loosen it with the fork. It can be served in either a bowl or a plate. But traditionally it is eaten from a bowl. Some indigenous African people eat it by hand without any utensils. They claim it helps them connect with their food. Traditionally it can be served as either a savoury or a sweet dish. For the savoury option, it is served with a tomato and onion relish, traditionally and locally called sheba. I also prepare it in an extra healthy way, using no additional sugar and using only the caramelization of the onions to obtain sweetness. Stay tuned for a next episode where we will show how to make this delicious relish or sheba. As a sweet option, it can be served with milk and sugar. To keep the dish plant-based, I prefer coconut milk, but you can use any milk that you like. I prefer to use ice cold milk on steaming hot krummelpap, which adds another level of flavor and texture to the tasting experience. And as you will probably know by now, I will use coconut sugar and not regular sugar. So there you have it. Krummelpap, both sweet or savory. Please let me know in the comments what you prefer and any other ideas you want to use krummelpap for. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Stay healthy and enjoy.